Hey guys, Zerkaa here and welcome back to our Millwall Career Mode series, and we're going to start off in this series looking straight at our squad report, and you're going to see that as always my players are still improving. Certain players probably have stopped improving, like Biragi, or Barrage, whatever his name is, so we're going to have to try and figure out what we're going to do with him, because a lot of you guys say that I should sell him because he's actually not a centre back, he's a left back, so you think that he could be the reason why I conceded a lot of goals. So I might have to look into that in January and try and find a new striker, or maybe even move Ake back there and have Canton and Dementes. I just have to see what I'm going to do, because I need to see what players have the best potential, and I know Biragi hasn't got any really, so he's kind of wasted in this team. Although I do like him though, because he does seem to be the player that always saves me whenever the ball goes over the top, because obviously he has like 98 pace or something stupid. So that's the reason why I signed him in the first place. So we'll see what we can do. You can see a lot of my players have been doing really well. I think Piazon's up to like 36.5 million value, and obviously you got Vidal at 40 million. So those two strikers are just ridiculous. The price of them together. If I could sell them, I could probably get Messi or someone, but obviously not going to do that. We go into our first game of the episode against Liverpool, and obviously Liverpool are the team that are currently top of the league. So it's going to be a very, very difficult game for us, and a very, very important game for us, because we don't want to lose it. Because as I said, we want to keep up with the pack, and the pack being the top 6 or top 5 or 6 teams. So if we lose this game, we could fall away from the pack, because we need to basically hold every possible point we can get. We need to try and get it. We started off somewhat brightly. We was on the attack for the most part in the first part of the game. 6 minutes in, we got a corner here, as you can see. We did it, the old bicycle kick corner, put it in, and Canton gets up with the bicycle kick, but is saved and blocked by the defender there. Redmond in the 16th minute runs down the right hand side, uses his pace to get past the defenders, drills it, but that just goes over the bar. We now move into the 18th minute, and Bittencourt with the ball plays it to Vidal. Vidal then plays it to Piazon, who then turns again, cuts back in on himself and shoots and scores in top left hand corner to make it 1-0 and give us that lead that we needed, and a pretty early lead as well, and give us the goal that we deserve to get after the early pressure that we have put on Liverpool. And that's always something that I've been struggling to get recently, is the goal early on that I'd been like pushing for. And then usually I get punished for not scoring that goal in the first place. So obviously after that I went and pushed on and tried to get a second goal. Bittencourt on the left hand side here has a shot, goes to the near post, but the goalie had already blocked it off really, and they went out for a corner. And then from that resulting corner, again we did the bicycle kick corner, which I will show you, and I promise you guys I'll show you it, and I will show you it soon. And again Biragi gets up for that, but that is saved by Reina. Bittencourt with the ball here plays it to Piazon, I think, who backheels it to Vidal. He then gives it back to Bittencourt himself on left hand side again, and kind of replica of the last shot, shoots again, but this time it rebounds back into the centre of the box. It doesn't actually fall into Vidal's feet, but it hits him in the face, and he doesn't do anything with it. Moving to second half now, you saw Redmond just hit the post there with a diving header. So you can see we're still pushing for that second goal, and that was what I was so worried about in this game. I was just trying to make sure that I didn't commit too much forward. They see there Liverpool hit the post. That could have been the chance that would have been as I said, the chance I didn't want to give away, because I'd made sure that I wasn't like giving the ball away too cheaply, and I was making sure that I didn't give them too much time on the ball so they could score. But I was also trying to make sure I could get that second goal to give me that 2-goal cushion, so I didn't throw this away in the last minute. And they nearly scored there, but that header went wide. Without saying narrowly wide, that made sure I didn't. Redmond with the free kick here plays it in, and it falls to Bittencourt, who shoots. That is again saved by Reina, and Reina had a great game for them, kept them in the game. It could have been a lot more goals, to be honest. The amount of chances that had. Especially if I'd scored that second goal, probably I would assume they would have crumbled, and I would have gone on to win comfortably. But anyway, we won that game 1-0. It's a very big win, a very important win for us, and it puts us back in that pack. Well, not back in the pack, but back in contention. You see here we're on 32 points, sitting in 6th outside that top 5. However, we're on the same points as Man United and Arsenal, but Liverpool, Chelsea on 34 and Man City on 35. So only 3 points from the actual top, and there's still that 4-point cushion underneath us. So we do have a little bit of room for error almost. And as I said, you want to make sure we just stay with this top 5 above us, and if we can stay with these top 5 above us, then we can actually have a good chance in finishing in a Champions League spot, as long as we don't throw it away at the last bit of the season again like last year. Now, we're going to go into this game against Manchester United. Now, I'm going to put a disclaimer straight off the bat that this is a freak of a game. You can go back and see what difficulty it was played on. It was played on world class, and that may give away what's going to happen in this game, but it isn't probably the weirdest game of career mode I've ever played. So we start off 42 seconds in, Canton with the ball here, plays it to Vidal, who then plays that ball over to Benzia. Benzia runs with the ball and then shoots from the edge of the area across the goal, and it goes in to make it 1-0 within 3 minutes, so basically 2 minutes it rounds up. So a ridiculously amazing start. And we kind of have some. We've had some good fortune with Man United in this career mode in the past. They tend to be a team that we've beaten on every occasion, even when we was in the championship and we played them in the cup. I believe we still knocked them out of the cup on penalties in the end. We've had a very good run against them. We've never really struggled too much against them. Don't know what it is. Maybe just my tactics and my formation completely counter what they have, and that's why it works maybe. But Kagawa then equalises here in the 6th minute to make it 1-0. And at that point, obviously, I thought they're back in the game and we're screwed. So I was kind of really happy because I got that early goal and I was like, we're going to literally destroy them now because we got that goal so early on. I thought momentum would carry us through and allow us to go on and win the game by like a considerable amount. Piazon with the ball here, 14th minute, has a shot, and that is saved onto the post and falls back to Piazon, who then kind of like turns, shoots, and like it's a bit of a weird shot, but it's saved anyway. And then they obviously got Vormingard, signed him from Swansea. I think he kicked that out. It falls to Demented, who headers it out to Vidal. Piazon with the ball here, cuts inside, and then just plays around a bit, toys the defender, and then cuts inside again, has a shot, and that is then again saved by the goalkeeper and out for a corner. And then from that resulting corner, we do the bicycle kick corner. Redmond plays in the ball, and Canton gets up, does a nice bicycle kick at the near post, puts the ball at the near post as well, and makes that 2-1 and puts us back in the lead in this game. And this is where the game just goes crazy. To get a free kick here in the 23rd minute, Benzia taking it, and slots that into the bottom left-hand corner to make it 3-1. Obviously, 24 minutes in, 4 goals already scored, and this game looked like it was going to be a game with a lot of goals in it, and that is exactly what's going to happen, as you're going to see as this game progresses. So now move on into the, I can't remember when the minute is. I can't see the minute actually. I can't remember. I can't see the minute. There we go. 27th minute. We got Bitton coming down the left-hand side. Plays it to Vidal, who then shoots at the right-hand near post. Just at the right-hand post, and curls it in to make it 4-1. 29 minutes in, and this was just turning into a stupid game already. Like at points during this game, I think it is, at this point I was like, oh god, like I need to slow down, otherwise they're going to think this is like on some amateur or something. Benzia shoots here, hits the post, it falls to Vidal, and he scores there to make it 5-1, 31 minutes in. And that was like, it's just stupid. We beat Man United 5-1, and like it was in like last episode I was saying, we haven't really demolished someone, and like it kind of sucked because I missed doing that to teams. Because we used to do, remember I said I had like a stage in the last season where I really went on and I actually demolished like 2 or 3 teams in a row, and I beat like QPR 7-0. Well, this game is one of those games, and it's quite ironic that I said it in that last episode, because now this game obviously I beat Liverpool and I go on to beat Man United, and you're seeing it's now 6-1. It's not even half time yet. Steer clears the ball out to Benzia, who then that is then headed down to Redmond, who then plays it back to him, and Benzia's through on goal, and he then shoots and makes that 7-1 before half time. This is before half time. And they usually, when like there's a really high scoring game in the first half, both in real life and on FIFA, the game kind of slows down in the second half, purely because I guess the other team shuts up shop, and then the team who is attacking doesn't really push on as much, because there's no drive to score more goals realistically, because there's not that, like, you already got the 3 points. It's just more about holding on to your victory and make sure you don't lose it. However, 60th minute there, Butner scores to make it 7-2, and I thought maybe the comeback would be on, but obviously I knew they're not going to score that many goals. Like, no team's ever going to score that many goals against me in career mode. So Demented has a shot here from the edge of the area and makes that 8-2, and this is just, it's just a stupid game. And as I said, I was really reluctant to keep this. I was almost close just to turning my Xbox off and then replaying the game, which is actually possible to do, because I just didn't think you guys would believe that this is a real career mode game, and I was worried that it would take away from the realism of, like, a lot of you guys like kind of value the fact that this career mode series has been pretty realistic throughout anyway. Obviously there's the kind of anomalies here and there, but throughout the whole series has been pretty realistic. And then for me to go and beat Man United 9-2 here, 89th minute, I just really didn't think you guys would enjoy it. And then to round up their day, they go and score an own goal in the 90th minute there. I played it back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper just watched it go past him, and that made it 10-2. And that's just, I shouldn't be hitting double digits against a world-class team, especially Man United as well. And when I say world-class team, I mean world-class difficulty. And so yeah, you can go back to the beginning of the game, you can check to make sure that it was world-class, because it was. Apologies if this isn't a realistic game for you and it kind of ruins it for you. But that's what happened. I can't really do anything about it. That's what happened in that game. And you can see Benzia picks himself up 3 goals. Vidal picked himself up 2 goals. Canton getting 1. Baraka getting 1. Dementes and Redmond getting 1 as well, along with Johnny Evans getting a own goal for himself. So look at the league table here, and we're sitting in 3rd place now. So a massive improvement. And you can see we've only lost 2 games. We've actually been pretty good at like holding on to like draws or victories and being unbeatable basically. We've got 43 goals scored and 19 conceded. So we have a pretty good goal difference. I think it's like 24 goal difference. So doing pretty well. Southampton finally got their first win of the season in that game there as well. I think, or maybe they got it before, I don't know. But regardless, that's in today's episode. If you enjoyed it, then please leave a like. If you want to check out my brand new Ultimate Team series, then click on the left hand side of the screen. If you want to check out my second channel, click on the right hand side of the screen. And I shall see you guys soon. Goodbye.